Folks, we are continuing content production here for In Command of Armies, Guilds, and Kingdoms, which we'll be publishing on the DMsGuild when we're done. So jump on board and join us for the journey. Cool. Okay, sounds like signal's good there. I am taking a moment here. Hey, if you check down below in the link description, you'll see my Twitter channel where I just tweeted that I went live. In addition, I would invite you to like and subscribe. I'm going to take a couple moments here to just punch my signal on the Discord channels, DMsGuild Lounge, where we all sharpen our knives, Indestructible Boys channel, where sensible game design rules, Trent Monk, where optimization is king, Dungeoneers Pack, where flavor is everything, Cleric's Corner, bar none best channel for translating or making your ludonarrative match your mechanics. Fry's Minis, loving the minis and the content coverage that he provides when WotC decides to do something. Rich Mary's channel, great for flavor design. Classes and Constructs, love their MTG conversions. And so that is the troop that I typically hang with. Like, subscribe to see more shenanigans that I'll be getting into over the ages. And without further ado, let's do. Okay, great. Hot sec here, and we're good with all that's bright and shiny. And I'm just trying to fix my stuff. Okay, cool. Looks like we're good. Okay, cool. So let's go with that, and then drag this down here, and then get into command. So we're looking at there's 30 some odd spells here. From level 1 to 9 that seem pretty relevant. Actually, 9 doesn't have anything, but so level 1 to 8, it seems relevant for bringing magically summoning additional allies to your team to assist you in combat and exploration challenges. Rarely social, but perhaps. And then we got about an hour and a half on the board for us to make play. So Animal Friendship and Beast Spawns is where we're going to start. So let's scroll down and get into this. Let's see, cantrips. Here we go. Okay, cool. So let's just look. Okay, so the way the system works is that your character's a commander. You're overseeing whether they're hirelings, followers, or summoned allies. They're following you into battle at the dungeon scale. They're operating at a 5-foot square map, so each medium or small-sized creature is occupying a 5-foot square. This is just 5e generic. There is scaling up to larger size battles, which we looked at for the past few weeks when we were building the playtest content for Greenest and Flames, working at a 50-foot scale where you can fit 100 medium or small size creatures into a 50-foot square along with the commander. But for now, we are dealing just specifically at the 5-foot scale because that's where all these summoning scales operate at. So when you are first rank, that's level 1 to 4. Your second rank at 5 to 8. Your third rank at 9 to 12. Your fourth rank at 13 to 16. And that 17th level plus your fifth rank. It's coinciding with your proficiency bonus. It's basically your proficiency bonus minus 1 is what your rank is. The size of the rating of creatures that you can command without having to make a morale check is up to 1 at rank 1, up to 4 rank 2, up to 8 at rank 3, up to 4 at rank up to 13 at rank 4, and then anything, no limits at rank 5. And the max zone that you can occupy is a 2x2 square, or like a size large square at first rank. At second rank, you can command up to a what is effectively a gargantuan size space at second rank. Third rank is a 6 square by 6 square space, like 30 by 30 feet. At fourth rank, it's a 40 by 40 foot space, and then at fifth rank, it's a 50 by 50 foot space, and you can fill in as many allies into your command zone and be able to control them at with no need for morale. If you have too many followers to fit inside of your zone, or if those followers are a higher CR than your rank's limit, you can still command them. You just have to make a morale check because it's overwhelming your skill level, is how that narrates. So if you have like one CR 13 creature at first level that you're trying to command, you have to make a morale check. If you have at first rank, if you've got like maybe 35 soldiers of 1/2 CR on the battlefield with you here on this 5-foot map, that's well beyond your 2x2 square space. So that would be a morale check. If you're trying to command 40 CR 13 creatures as a first rank character, not only are you making a morale check every round, but you are making that morale check at disadvantage on top of it. So, and it gets difficult. So we are again going through the process here of converting the spells that currently exist inside the source content from WotC, and seeing how well do they align with these ranks as listed, and if there's a misalignment, what do we need to do to address it to make sure everything is copacetic. So that's where we're starting. We are with Animal Friendship and Beast Bond. So Animal Friendship says the spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range, 30 feet. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or an ally cause hostility, blah, 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 it goes away. Higher level spells. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, you can affect one additional beast for each spell slot above first level. And I had Beast Bond here noted along with it, which is you establish a telepathic link with one beast you touch that is friendly to you or is charmed by you, which is Animal Friendship. This requires concentration. Animal Friendship does not. So, one action lasts 10 minutes duration. Spell fails if they're smart. So the spell ends. The link is active while you and the beast are within line of sight of each other. Through the link, the beast can understand your telepathic messages, and it can telepathically communicate what it is feeling. Once the link is active, the beast gains advantage on attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet of you that you can see. So, and this is a bit of fur wrapped in cloth. Okay, so this is the Animal Friendship spell, makes them friendly towards you, and the Beast Bond gives you basically familiar ability with that beast, and they gain advantage attacking anything that's threatening you within 5 feet. That's great. So let's see, and then it can upcast to, this has no upcast, a telepathic link with one creature that you can touch. It's interesting that this does not have upcasting capabilities, but hey, it is what it is. So let's look at this. Level total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't need Beast Bond anymore. We'll go back to Animal Friendship. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, you can affect one additional beast for each spell slot above first. So let's see. Level 1 total. It doesn't have a limit. it doesn't have a size limit listed here, which is interesting. So there is, I guess it's possible for you to make friends with a whale and for that whale to fight along your side. That is interesting. No size limit. Must be beast. Equals gargantuan. Two by two. It's going to be tiny, medium, small, medium, large. Rank 2, 4 by 4. Huge, gargantuan. There you go. That makes pretty straightforward sense. What else we got? Charm person. Let's look at charm person real quick. Just make sure I have all my stuff straight. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. You must have a wisdom saving throw. Gains advantage. The companions are fighting it. And if it fails to save, it is charmed by you until the spell ends. Or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. Charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot second level higher, you can target one additional creature for each spell slot above first. The creature must be within 30 feet of you. 30 feet within 30 feet of each other when you target them. Got it. So until the spell ends, or until your companion do anything harmful to charmed creature. Charmed. A charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harm. Cannot target. The creature has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature. Okay, great. So you could convince it to fight with you. So that means a charmed creature can join battle as an ally. When the spell ends, the creature becomes independent, meaning it no longer follows your commands unless it chooses to. Though it could choose to, so that's a thing. Find familiar. Let's get into that. Spirit, small thing. A spirit takes an animal form you choose. Appearing in an unoccupied space within range, the familiar has the statistics of the chosen form, though it is celestial fate or fiend your choice. Instead of a beast, your familiar can act independently of you. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's see. Bat is tiny. Cat is tiny. 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 Small. Tiny. I didn't know an octopus was small. That's interesting. Quipper. Tiny, 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 tiny. All these are tiny. Tiny or small creature. Can join battle as ally. Let's see. Under normal circumstances, your friend acts independently of you. Physical form. It reappears at your when you creatures within 100 feet of you. You can communicate with it. You can't have more than one familiar at a time. You cast a spell ready to touch. You can deliver it. As an action, you can temporarily have familiar. Can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal. So, can join battle as an ally, though it is unable to attack. There, so the creature can't attack, but it counts as a creature in your command zone when calculating how much damage you're going to be able to do per round as a squad. Creatures in your squad don't attack individually. The squad attacks as though it was its own creature. You're seeing things like troops showing up in Pathfinder 2 now. This has a very similar vibe to that flavor. So you don't have individual creatures within your squad that are attacking individually, potentially making you roll 4 to 100 times per round for each of them. Instead, it's a consolidated roll modified by the level, by the statistics of the squad that the allies have joined, which of course are in the playtest content. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's go to enlarge. Maybe I can do this faster if I go this way. Maybe that's faster. I don't know. Let's see. You cause a creature, an object you see within range to grow large or smaller for the duration. Choose creatures. Okay, great. So enlarge can increase size of ally by 1 size. Creature can no longer fit within the command zone. Commander must make morale checks to maintain command while the creature let's say about reduce. The target size is halved in all dimensions, and its height is reduced by 1/8 the normal. This reduction decreases its size by 1 category from medium and small, for example, until the spell ends. The target also has disadvantage on strength and scores. Blah blah blah. Target weapon also shrinks to match the new size. When the new weapon is reduced, the target attacks with deals D4 less damage. This can't reduce the damage below 1. Okay, great. So, decrease size of ally by 1 size if the creature can now fit within the command zone. The commander can maintain, doesn't need to make morale checks to maintain command while the creature is reduced. Straightforward. Flock of Familiars, 2nd level spell, still a first rank spell, cast at level 3 under normal circumstances. It is rank 2. for half and third casters, and it is plenty warm, so I do not need a heater anymore. In North Seattle, it's ridiculous that it's 40 degrees. Let's see. Temporary summon 3 familiars. Spirits that take the form of blah. Each familiar uses the same rules and options as a familiar from Find Familiar. All of the familiars conjured by the spell must be one type of creature. Familiars conjured by the spell can telepathically communicate. Stands up for an hour with concentration. You cast a spell. Let's see. A familiar summoned by you. Share your visual auditory senses while within 1 mile of you. While you can, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, one of your familiars can do so. If you already have a familiar conjured by the Find Familiar spell, then 1 fewer familiar is conjured. So up to 3 familiars at once. Charm 1 creature per spell level cast. Oh, I never really thought about that. If Animal Friendship were to get on to a Warlock spell list, then at 9th level would automatically be charming up to 5 in one go. That's not a bad idea. And then having Beast Bond as an infusion or as a invocation. Interesting ideas there. We were talking about on Indestructiboy's channel on his Discord. We were talking about druids potentially. Well, I was talking about. We were throwing ideas around about the role and mechanics of druid and how in flavor is it. And the druid at my home table uses the warlock spellcasting mechanics, but the druid spell list. And still has wild shape, but we're playing with infusions for wild shape ideas. So that's something that may manifest into a product at some point in 2023. We'll see. We're 15th level right now, and that campaign started at 1st. So by 2023, we'll be done with the campaign, and I should be able to have a walk away from how that's scaled and what we should do with it in the future. So I'm excited about that. Up to 3 familiars at once. See, tiny or small creatures. This is a 2nd level spell, so you still have a 4x4 limit. So if you're summoning up to 3 familiars at once, tiny or small creatures, you can have up to 4 small tiny creatures inside a 1 5-foot square, or you could have them each occupying their own square. But when you have tiny creatures, if you have tiny creatures that have joined a squad, you don't have to worry about them provoking attacks of opportunity when they are attacking creatures that are larger than size tiny, because there is a squad of them. That's one of the components of squads. So, you can join battle as an ally and then able to attack. Though they're unable to attack individually, they contribute to the total number of allies in command for calculating size and damage of the squad is they joined. Size. Alright. Summon Beast. Second level spell still, hour-long concentration. You call forth a bestial spirit and manifest in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporeal form uses the bestial spirit stat block below. When you cast the spell, choose an environment, blah, blah, blah. Creature resembles blah, blah, blah. Nature chosen environment, which determines certain traits of the creature. Creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points, or when the spell ends. Great. So, creature is an ally to you and your companions. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count by the blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. It tries to take the dodge action. Higher levels, when you cast a spell of 3rd level or higher, use the higher level whenever this spell's level appears in the stat block. So that's a 2nd rank. +1 per level of spell. See, how does anything else change about this? Flyby, air only, pack only, water breathing only, attack, multi-attack. Hit die, hit equals D8 +4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. The beast makes a number of attacks equal to half this spell's level rounded down. Small beast. Doesn't change size. Single small creature. So go with spell rank. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8. What does it say? Round down? Equal to half the spell's level rounded down. Round down. So round down, 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So that's round down. Cool. Okay, that's pretty hip. Other than you can only control one of them, which is garbage. But hey, at least you can summon a 4th rank critter to hang out with you as a 9th level spell. That's pretty cool. This lasts what, an hour? That's pretty cool. And it's a 2nd level spell. Okay, that jives. Oh, cool. I like that. Animate Dead. This is a contentious subject. Let's get into this. Animate Dead. How are we doing on time? It's 1:30. I'm going to set a timer for... We've got an hour left, so I'm going to set a timer. Man, I've got the verps. What's up with that? Put a 20-minute timer on the clock. Engaged. Okay, cool. So let's see. Animate Dead. That's a 3rd level spell. So you're going to be 2nd rank or possibly 3rd rank when you do this, depending on what your character level is, or possibly 4th rank. For a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Yeah. 2nd, 3rd, or 4th rank here. So let's see. Spell creates undead. Foul mimicry of life. On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to make a command. Okay, we already know about commanding stuff. The creature is under your control for 24 hours. Let's look at zombie is a 1/4 and skeleton is a 1/4. Let's get back up into here real quick. Charm 1 creature per spell level cast. Let's look at list of 5e beasts. Let's go with advanced search. And we'll go with senses, monster, tags, movement type. Monster name, challenge rating, size, environment, save, senses, armor, alignment, legendary, mythic, lair, resistance, damage immunity, condition immunity, source category, monster tags, monster subtypes. I'm trying to see where I'm supposed to identify these things as beasts, and it just doesn't do it. What a piece of shit that it can't sort things by beast. The hell is wrong with this thing? It's just the worst. It just falls short over and over again. WotC, fix your shit. Large, huge. So what is your CR? This is interesting. So let's look at that. Let's grab this and jump up here. Let's see. Animal kinship. No size limit. Must be beast. Oh boy, are we going to actually go through all these? Signs are sadly pointing to yes, my friends. They are. Let's see if we have more than 2 pages of this stuff. Oh my god, we got pages and pages of beasts. 2, 3, 4. Jeez. 5. This is going to be a mess. Wow, we have like 8 pages of beasts here. 9. Yeah, we got 9 pages of beasts. So we are going to have to come back and I'm not going to do all of these on stream because that's just why would I do that? But we do have a Young Horizon back. That's a Netherdeep thing. Screw you, Netherdeep. Let's see what's our other biggies. Is there anything? I think it's worth time, just not your time, going through all these things. Triceratops is huge. That's cool. T-Rex is huge. CR8 drops into, yeah, that's still second rank. So let's see if there's any beasts that exceed second rank control. We're looking for 9 or higher CR. That is the benchmark that we're looking for right now. So let's see. If they had better tools here that I could just pick beasts alone, I could then sort it properly. But I bet this is... What the hell is a Traxador? Into Avernus. What the hell? Traxador... are polymorphed. Traxador was polymorphed into an otter years ago, and decided to prefer the new form to his original one, that of a wizened old man. His otter form was okay. Well, this doesn't count. That's not a real thing here, yo. That's not a legit beast. Get out of here. I'm looking for something that's a CR 9 or higher to see if we have anything that reaches into the 3rd rank of control. I'm wondering if a whale does, but we're kind of over there and didn't see anything yet. So I'm just skimming through these real quick to see what we got. 8 is the highest we've seen, which is the upper limit of CR2, 2nd rank anyway. So I'm just combing through here real fast. Here's another huge giant crab is huge, and 8 still fit within 2nd rank of control, command. Looking for the exception to the rule. Looking for the exception to the rule. This might not be the most exciting content to look at, so if you have any questions while I'm doing things like this, you are most welcome to ask in the comments. Like, subscribe. I know this one isn't very exciting so far, but we've got a lot of content that we've put out already that is. This is just me putting in the time, making the game, and doing some stream to it while I do it. So far, we are... this is panning out. So, ooh, man, nice. So... that's pretty crisp. That is pretty crisp. The system works, man. So when you cast, where are we at right now? Summon Beast is where we're at. Oh yeah, we were talking about Animate Dead because Animate Dead has what are these? CR 1/4 and CR. Yeah, these are CR 1/4 creatures. So I will need to go back. In and see how many of these creatures are huge or CR2 and higher. So we'll have to... Wait, something's not jiving. Oh yeah, that's 3rd rank. So that does break. Thank you. So that is CR3. That feels pretty legit. So when you're casting a spell, you have to pay attention to, like, if you're going to summon a... let's go back to the list and comb through it one more time to see anything that is... What are we looking for? 5 to 8. Let's just do that real quick here. Woe Strider. Wow, Roast Strider. Oh, no, that's an aberration. That makes sense. CR. Looking for 5. What am I looking for? 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8. gargantuan. Thank you. And apparently it's legacy, so I'll have to take that into account. CR. Elephant CR4, we'll take that into account. We'll come back through and finish this up. I'm just skimming through here to see what the big ones are. Giant Ape CR7, neat. Giant Ape CR7, huge. Two, three, four, five. Giant Crocodile, huge. Giant Crocodile CR5, huge. Giant Shark. Isn't just a shark huge? Well, I mean, there's hammerheads, which are small. Yeah, you have a point there. Thank you. Comments? Hulking Crab. How fun is that? Hulking Crab. CR5. Huge. Really? I'm seeing a pattern here. What we got? Large subterranean lizard. Neat. B. CR5. Huge. Mammoth. Huge. CR6, huge. Screw you, Moonshark. Obliteros. Obliteros is a giant shark, 30 feet long and normally found in deep oceans. Utterly fearless, it preys on anything that crosses its path, including whales and ships. Okay. Sure, I guess we'll include it. Oh, it's just a giant shark. Get out of here with your stupid names. Whatever, dude. Octopus, no. 2, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 4 is huge. It's only a CR2 though. Second rank. Interesting. T-Rex on tap. Half, 2, 2, 1, fourth, half, third. Swarm of scarabs. Traxador doesn't count. We already discussed that. Triceratops. There we go. Triceratops. CR5. Huge. T-Rex, CR8, huge. CR78, that's right. T-Rex, Raptor. We're almost done here, right? We'll move on. We'll get back into animate dead here in a moment. Celestials. There we go. Okay, cool. So that is our list of third rank critters. Cool. Okay, cool. So, back on task. Let's see. Animate dead equals create 1/4 CR skeleton. Create CR 1/4. Zombies, CR 1/4. Level, total, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Is that right? When you cast this spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you animate or reassert control over 2 additional undead for each slot above 3rd. Each of the creatures must come from a different corpse or pile of bones. Let's see. Rank 2, 4x4. Rank 3, 6x6. Rank 4, 8x8. Rank 5, 10x10. So we're never at any real risk of casting above our squad size. See, how does that go? You can only command a total number of undead up to your. You can only command a total number of undead up to. Nope, that doesn't feel right. Because, okay, so the basic squad mechanics has you operate on a 5-foot scale with anywhere from 3 to 100 troops, depending on what rank you are. From first rank, having a 4x4 squad, up to 100 in a 10x10 squad. However, you can upcast. You can upscale into the 50-foot squares, 500-foot squares, 1 mile square, 10 mile squares, 100 mile square, etc., etc., etc. And as long as they are operating within your command zone, you have no limit on how many troops you can actually control. Your rank is determining how many squares within the command zone you can control, not how many creatures by level. So it's got that distortion. So if you were a 3rd rank character in a 5-foot square dungeon with a 6x6 command zone, as long as you have all of your undead minions inside of that 6x6 square zone, you could command up to, if you're in there with them, 35 undead, or if not, then but they're within sight, so you can command them as an action. Then you would be able to command 36 of them there, and then potentially another 36 over there, potentially another 36 over there. But you have the limits, the spell casting limit that wouldn't allow you, if you're, say, a necromancer wizard, I believe they can double the amount. I'm going to look that up real quick. Actually, let's look at 5e necromancer wizard. Not Wikidot, thank you. Oh, for Pete's sake. Let's go to Wizard, and then let's go to Traditions, School of Necromancy. How does this thing work? Grim Harvest, second level, the ability to read life and energy. You kill your spells once per turn. When you kill one or more creatures with a spell, first level higher, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times. Undead Thrall, Inured Undeath. When you add Animate Dead to your spellbook, you cast Animate, you can target 1 additional corpse. I'm just going to have to let that one go. Let's see. We are looking at... Okay, and you can create in 1 additional... Let's see. At 6th level, you create Undead. Whenever you create an undead using Necromancy spell, it has additional effects. You can target 1 additional corpse of piles when you cast an undead. Okay, so the most efficient way, well, you're not using mana in most games, you're using spell slots. So a 3rd level spell slot would be able to do 2, and then 4. That'd be 2. Let's see. Groovy. Okay. Not much, honestly, to say here. The only limit that you have is the amount of spell capacity you're willing to spend on how many undead you're controlling at a time. And if you are a necromancer, that can scale into 100 plus. We will have... I'm going to put a pin in this one. I am actually going to want to comment on here. Comment equals, what is it, 513. Worth looking at for mass, scale, hundreds, thousands for balance, upcast spell protocols. Maybe no. Save. Okay, cool. Conjure Animals is going to have a similar circumstance. We already have the animal friendship, so let's just take a look at Conjure Animals. Conjure Animals. It's a 3rd level spell. You can summon up to 8. CR2 equals 1. CR1 equals 2. CR 1/2 equals 4 CR1. Fourth equals 8. Let's go with, how are we going to do this? We're going to go level, CR2, CR1, CR1 half, CR1 fourth. So what's the mechanics that go into this? The summon creature can be friendly to you, blah, blah, blah. Higher levels. When you cast this spell using certain higher level spell slots, you choose one of the summoning options above, and more creatures appear. Twice as many with a 5th. 3 is 7th. 4 with 9. So 3rd, 5, 7, 9. Let's go with second rank. Third rank. Fourth rank. Four times 4 is 16. 32. And then we'll have to, so we're definitely going to have to go through the matrix here to look at the CR for each creature that can be summoned and how large they can be to calibrate for the 10 by 10. Like, for example, you can have it's only the CR2. So where am I at here? CR2. So up to CR2, I can have 4 up to CR2. Fifth rank is 10 by 10. One times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Cool. So that jives. There. So CR10 is 10 by 10 or CR8. Yeah, let's go with CR10. So CR2, I'm not sure what the largest CR2 creature there would be. That would be up to 4 is potentially huge. So you can potentially have 4 huge-sized creatures. A huge-sized creature is a 3 by 3 footprint. So you can have 2 is a 3 by 3, 6 by 6. So you can potentially do that 6 by 6, and you have a max of 4 here. So no matter what, you're always going to be able to scale into, like, no matter how many creatures you create. Well, I don't know. That if we had 32 1/4. I don't know what's the CR of a horse. So here with beasts, let's look at what is the CR of a horse? Let's go to H. H is for horse. GH. Why does it jump from hawk to huge crab when there's no horse? Jeez, freaking. This game, dude. I swear. Jesus Christ, dude. Maybe it's a riding horse or a war horse. Maybe I missed that subtlety. Let's try to find cow. Maybe they have cow in here. God, you guys drive me batty. Just the logic is absent sometimes. Cow is a 1/4. Okay, and it's also large, so. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 25. So yeah, you could theoretically overclock. You could theoretically overclock this spell because you could summon 32 cows with a 9th level spell, but your maximum capacity is going to be 25 cows in a 10 by 10 zone. So you can potentially overclock that. And granted, at the 50-foot scale, this would be effectively two squares worth of cows. 25 cows in one square, and then in the next square you'd have 7. Yeah, you'd have 7 cows in the next one, or you could even it out to have 16 cows in both squares. So you could theoretically create. Wow. Okay. Well, duly noted. So we'll definitely have to go through just to pay attention to the combat stats to go along with that. But hey, that's legit. That's cool. Happy to see these limits. Let's go to Summon Faye. Looking forward to listing out all those animals on the sheet here in my downtime. Totally gonna lie. Looking forward to it. You call forth a Fae Spirit. The creature is an ally to you. Higher levels. Fae Spirit, small. The Fae makes a number of attacks equal to half this spell's level, rounded down. So it'd be 3, then 4, 5, then 6, 7, then 8, 9. That's an interesting point. Summon Faye, starting off at 3rd. Let's look at it. 12, 30 hit points, plus 10 for each level, spell level above 3rd. We did 3 to 4, then 5 to 6, 7 to 8, and 9. I am honestly, I'm much happier with that progression. That feels pretty damn good to me. Signal spell. Okay, cool. So we can take this and then. That works. Yeah, that lines up. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Let's go to summon lesser demon. This might just all pace out the same way. Again, when you're using the command system, if you just have a single creature, like you can add this creature to a squad of soldiers or hirelings, you know, whatever. Or if you have it stand alone. If it stands alone, it can either use squad statistics that we provide for you as just generic, just quick, easy, generic numbers to use whenever you're just throwing somebody onto the battlefield, or you can use the specific stats that are provided in the stat block that we have here. So you can increase the complexity or not. So summon lesser demons. I believe you get a pile of these. How are we doing? Sorry, checking my stuff here real quick. Two minutes, it says. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's actually really fair. So let's go ahead and just reset that. Cancel, reset. 20 minutes left on the clock for 2:30. So let's just keep on keeping on. Summon lesser demons. Yo, what up? Oh, it's random. Sure, let's make it random. Why not? You can utter foul words. The end. Otherwise, yeah, this is pretty much pacing the same as conjure animals, summon demons. Is it exactly the same? Let's find out. Summon lesser demons, CR2, level 3. CR2 is not an option. I'm not sure if it paces the same. Let's see how it paces. Such as a mange or a dredge. That's fine. Let's see. Higher levels. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of, oh god, of 6th or 7th level, you summon twice as many demons. If you cast it using spell slot of 8th or 9th, why doesn't it scale? Yeah, we're absolutely changing that. Screw you, Ufus. Six, 7, 8, 9. God, it's so weird. So it doesn't do anything for 3rd, 4th, or 5th. And it does for 6th and 7th. So it goes here, 6 to 7. And this is 8 or 9. So all right, we'll let it be. Well, we'll go with how they have it. Nope, I like how we have it. We're tentatively leaving it like that. We'll see what breaks. We'll see what breaks down the road. See what happens. So let's summon some shadow spawn. Still got 20 minutes, 15 minutes left. We're doing great. Let's see. Oh, single creature, shadow spawn. It's third level. Medium monstrosity. Creates one medium monstrosity. Let's see. The spirit makes a number of attacks equal to half this spell's level, rounded down. Yep, so that still tracks. Cool. I bet Summon Undead is going to be similar. Undead. Let's go with single medium creature. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that. Tiny servants. You touch a tiny and an object, higher levels, and you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher. You can animate 2 additional objects for each slot above 3rd. So, single tiny creature. At higher level castings. Three, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Pretty straightforward. Charm Monster, 4th level spell. We're almost out of time. You attempt to charm a creature that you can see within range. It must have Wisdom saving throw. It's charmed until you spell ends. When you cast a spell using a 5th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each spell slot of a 4th. Where are we at with Charm Person? Creature, yeah. Conjure Elemental is 5th. Conjure Minor Elemental is 4th. I don't understand this game sometimes, why they do what they do. But, okay. Let's see. 4th level, so this is going to be the same sort of array, but different scaling. So we have here. Two or lower. So let's go to this one. Three, 4. That's still second rank, so that's legit. Let's see, higher level castings. When you cast the spell using higher level spell slots, you choose one of the summoning options above, and more creatures appear. Twice as many at 6, 3 times with 8. Okay, cool. So that was working out. Let's see. What's the next one? Conjure Woodland Bean. 3, 4, 1, 2 is first. 3, 4 is second. 5, 6 is third. 7, 8 is fourth. And then, for whatever reason, it's beyond the capacity to do a 9th. But of course, we have 10th level spells in the Universal Spell Points and High Magic system that we use, which would allow us to have a ×4, which is something that we actually detail in the Universal Spell Points, which if you go to the link below to look at the books that I offer as a discounted 35% bundle on DMsGuild, you will see Universal Spell Points. You can click on Universal Spell Points. You can then click on Full Preview and read the entire book, and where it talks about progressing into 10th level spells. It says to perpetuate the pattern that's already been presented. So at 6, 4, 6, 8, and then 10, a 10th level spell would allow you to get 4 times the amount of minor elementals. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use. Conjure Woodland Being. I think this is probably going to be the last one. Yeah, this is going to be the last one that we do, and then that's going to be it for the day. We'll probably come back and clean up the rest of these. There's not that many more to clean up, and it's going to be pretty familiar with what we've already patterned here. Maybe I won't make that a stream. Maybe I'll do something else next week. We'll see. Let's see. What is it? Conjure woodland beings. Spell. Same. Cool, that's easy. So maybe that wasn't the last one we need to do. Dominate Beast. Let's look at Dominate Beast real quick. Maybe this follows different rules than. Dominate Beast. 4th level. You attempt to beguile a beast you can see within range. Succeeds wisdom check. Advantage. Duration is 1 minute. While the beast is charmed, you have telepathic link with it as long as the two of you are in the same plane of existence. Issue commands to the creature. Your conscience specifies simply the course of action. You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target using till the end of your next turn. The target takes only the actions you choose and doesn't need to. Once the target takes damage, use saving throw. Okay. Let's go to Charm. Oh, and then the duration increases with higher level spells. Okay, that's cool. Dominated creature. Dominated creature can join battle as an ally. When the spell ends, the creature becomes independent. Squad damage. Damage taken by the squad doesn't provoke a saving throw unless the dominated creature specifically is damaged. Oh man, we got a lot of stuff. Most of this stuff, I don't think we're actually going to see any new language coming out. Bigby's hand's a little unique, but it just takes up a huge space. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go through the rest of these, and if there's anything particularly unique about them, I'll fish it out for us to take a look at. But otherwise, this stuff is all following pretty much the same pattern we've already established in the earlier levels, which is great. It's a consistent pattern. The consistency is there. I'm thrilled. So, cool. We're going to go ahead and stop here for the day. Like, subscribe. On Monday, we're going to be further exploring the Martial Powers project, getting into the specific descriptive language for each power that's listed in the playtest content. That playtest content is currently available in the Critique My Homebrew, in the Indestructiboys designer blog, as well as Dungeoneers Pack. Both their Discord channels has that currently. This upcoming week, I'm looking at trying to clean up that playtest content in general and have that available for folks to look at in general on my own channels. So like, subscribe. Catch me on Twitter. Check out the books below. And not every stream is super exciting, but I'm going through the process of looking at how do we build the game. How do we build these variant mechanics? How do they integrate into the game as a whole? So I really appreciate you taking a moment to check it out. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all again. So thanks so much.